Connecticut, Brian Narducci.
Sears and Son Landscaping present our next driver. He is from Andover in car number 8, Norm Sears.
Susie Concrete Service brings us car number 15 for the very talented driver from Colchester, Connecticut, Amanda West.
And then it will be car number 37, our rookie competitor, Chris Bagnall, in the Advanced Auto Repair car.
RDM Motorsports brings us the number 99, or Rick Dulac. We are green and racing that as they thunder down into turn number 1. And it's Bob Charland who quickly moves into the number 1 position. But how long will that be? Because the challenge is already there and the heat is already being applied.
And we have a new leader as taking over the top spot, Samantha Anderson, as she butchers her way across the stripe. And here is Charland. Charland wants his top spot back. Trouble for Samantha as she makes a detour into Weed Whacker country. And when she comes out, she loses about 12 positions.
Heartbreaking situation there, but back up front, it's a story among the top cars here as they work their magic. Car number 1 is setting a blistering pace at the point for Bob Charland. Meanwhile, the challenge is on for the runner-up position as they work their magic down the back straightaway. Challenge is on for second, Matt. Here comes Prucker. We haven't seen him have a good run in quite some time because he hasn't had any luck at all. They're 3 wide as they head down into turn 1.
And flinging his way into the lead, that is Bob Charland. Second is up for grabs, but we have a yellow to interrupt the activity. The 89 of Mark Alkis. Alkis Racing is his number 1 supporter. The 17, it's good to see him back. Glenn Barkowski, competitor in many divisions here over the years at Stafford in the Barkowski Salve racing car. And then in car number 6, at the rear of the field, that is Ethan DeRocher in the DeRocher Motorsports car. And Ben, I think we are ready to resume.
I think you're right, Matt, and things were just starting to get all fired up and heated up. Let's see what we're going to do off turn number 4 as they come rumbling down to the stripe. There is the green flag, and this time they are dead even as they cross the stripe. But to the bottom of turn number 1, Bob Charland with a never-give-up attitude, and there is Prucker. Prucker looks racy now. Charland is down low, and he loses 4 positions on the racetrack. Challenges for the lead, Matt, as they come off turn 4.
And Prucker is getting a battle for Mikey Flynn on the inside, and whisking his way into the lead is Mikey Flynn.
Mikey Flynn takes over the lead, but look a little further back. Here comes Teddy Hodgson, the 55 car, up on the outside. Nick Anglace, who's been turning some heads in recent weeks, and Bob Charland just refuses to be left off the podium here tonight. And here comes Buckeye, who's now up to position number 5.
But Bob Charland looks rejuvenated tonight as he moves back into the top 3. Mark Buckeye applying some pressure on the inside in car number 76 as he tries to scoot underneath Nick Anglace. And Buckeye, he has some firepower as he moves into 4th.
Noah Connor moves into the top 6. Teddy Hodgson back in 7th. Gary Farino works his magic in the 8th position. Where is the number 01 for Brian Narducci? Just broken into the top 10. It's a long way from over with yet. 6 of the 20 now into the record books. Oh, down the front straightaway, Hodgson swings out wide by the wall, gathers it back impressively as he manages to hold on to his car in position somehow, some way, Matt.
As Teddy Hodgson, very proud of the way he competes in the second half of races. It came very close to not having a second half as he had a brush with the wall. And now, moving underneath, it's Brian Narducci. Narducci currently in 8th, and he has some firepower.
He certainly does. While all that has been happening, Matt, a car that has been caught in the upper groove is Nick Anglace with his machine, as he is now dropped back to the, well, he's just moved to the bottom of the top 10, and he was contending for the lead just a few laps ago. Halfway down and halfway to go, Matt, when they cross the stripe this time by.
Noah Corner trying to waltz around Mark Buckeye. That is a fight for 4th place. And Corner looks like he has some bullets to shoot down Buckeye. Up at the front, we have a battle between Mikey Flynn and Wesley Prucker, who is making a move for the lead.
There's no question about it. They are wheel to wheel and side by side as they rumble into the bottom of turn number 4. It is Prucker who takes over the number 1 position. While that's happening, it's still a good battle a little bit further back in the field as well.
Bob Charland continues to have a podium car. Now Mikey Flynn, he regroups, looking for leverage underneath Prucker, and Mikey Flynn has his groove back out in front.
He certainly does. 12 laps now click off on the scoreboard, and Mikey Flynn is the leader. Here comes Narducci. He pulls to the inside of Charland in a bonsai move. Narducci's car was literally sideways, but Charland just keeps digging as he continues to hold on to that 3rd spot. He's turning some heads here tonight as well. Back off turn number 4, Mikey Flynn is still the leader of the pack.
Boy, anyone sitting in the bleachers could have read the sponsors on the back of Narducci's car. That's how far sideways he got, but he was able to correct it. Now it looks like he is thinking crossover against Bob Charland. No, he sticks it on the outside, and that is a ferocious battle between Charland and Narducci for 3rd place.
There's no question about it. They are still in a rumble of a battle right there. Meanwhile, all of a sudden, as they work their magic down the back straightaway, it is still a fight for the lead. Now, further back, look at Joey Farino. He's starting to apply some pressure down underneath Teddy Hodgdon's mat, and that seems to be a good battle going on for the 7th and 8th position, as 8th is held down by Alexander Pearl. Joey Farino is 9th, and Jonathan Pulio now sets in the 10th spot.
And Wesley Prucker wanted to go down low in a fight for the lead against Flynn. Flynn was able to shut the door, and here comes Prucker again, trying to get out of line and make something happen against Mikey Flynn, looking for his first ever SK Light victory.
There's no question about it. Prucker is so long overdue for having success here at Stafford. He just never gave up. Family operation as they put their pressure on Mikey Flynn, and now all of a sudden, Brian Narducci dives low to the inside, turn number 1.
So Narducci has overcome that bobble of a couple of laps ago. He gets underneath Prucker. Now he takes aim at Mikey Flynn, and here comes Narducci. We know what he can do on the bottom of the racetrack.
He certainly does. He makes the move look like it's going to stick down low as they work their magic. 2 laps to go in this event map. Here comes Narducci again. Bold move to the inside. Mikey Flynn leaves the door open down the back straightaway. Flynn shuts the door. Narducci is there. Prucker is in the outside lane.
3 cars could win it. Here we go to the white flag lap. It is Mikey Flynn being pestered, being harassed by Narducci. Narducci with room on the inside, and Prucker trying to move in.
It is no question about it. Narducci pulls off perhaps the next timely move of the event. He works his magic down low. Prucker isn't done yet. They come off turn number 4. Checkered flag is out, and taking down the victory with an aggressive run to the bottom. Brian Narducci will take down the win. Wesley Prucker in for 2nd. Mikey Flynn finished in 3rd.
About what good times we had. Every day was a Saturday, 'cause I ain't got a thing to do. Have a good time. That's right. Just won't have a good time all night. That's right. That's right. I got some cold shit on some ice. All the fellas coming. Gonna drink us a beer tonight. Try to find me a girl or 2. I hope you find me a redhead, 'cause I've never been a one, but I better be